Good morning, class. So in the today's class we are going to discuss the another one topic, that is IVF. Okay, so what is IVF? IVF, it means when we are talking about in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization, this is the full form of IVF, in vitro fertilization. Now actually what happened in this case, what happens in IVF case? Okay, so basically what happened, actually some parents are not not able to fertilize their eggs. Okay, so what happened in that case? So whenever the ovaries are releasing the eggs and the sperms are meeting to each other, they are not fertilizing, they are not forming zygote and embryo. Okay, so these kind of parents are not getting the childbirth. So for that, now the science is very much developed. So actually what we are doing in the case of IVF may we are taking, just suppose this is the female. Okay, now what we have done, we have just taken the egg from the body of the female and sperm from the body of the male. Now what we are doing, we are just keeping this egg and the sperm, female gamete and male gamete, in the test tube and in the IVF machine. Okay, in IVF in vitro fertilization machines. So now what happens there? After sometimes we are just keeping this egg and the sperms for sometimes for the 1 week and 2 week, and then after this fertilization takes place outside the female body, and when the zygote is developed, when the proper zygote is developed, this zygote is again inserted to the womb of the woman. Okay, so it means that the fertilization takes place outside, but जो baby growth होगी, it should be inside the womb of the mother. So this technique is called as the IVF, in vitro fertilization technique. Okay, so hope this is clear to you. IVF, it means when we are talking about in vitro fertilization, and in this technique what we are doing, we are taking the egg from the female body and sperms from the male body. We are fusing them in the IVF machine, and we are keeping them for 1 week 2 weeks for fertilization. And when these egg and male and female gametes are fertilized to each other, they form zygote, and then we again implanted this zygote inside the womb of the mother. Okay, for the proper nourishment of the zygote, and zygote develops to the embryo, then embryo to the fetus, and then the baby is delivered by that mother. Okay, so this technique is called as the IVF technique. Okay, here you can see that the test tube babies. Okay, there are so many students who always think like that test tube babies are those babies who are developed inside the test tube, but it's not like that. Okay, what happens inside the test tube, only the male and the female gamete fused. Okay, that means the fertilization fertilization process takes place in the test tube, and then whenever the zygote forms, we are implanted these zygote inside the womb of the mother, and this is the way by which the mother is delivering the baby. Okay, so this technique is only for those parents who are not able to fertilize their eggs. Okay, some problems were with them, so that's why. Okay, so hope this is clear to you, what is the IVF or in vitro fertilization. Okay, now when you see this picture, you can see that this picture here, you can see some eggs are there. Now what these eggs are, so this picture is about the internal and external fertilization. Okay, the internal and external fertilization. Now what is internal and external fertilization? See, as I told you, most of the time in most of the animals, the fertilization takes place internal. Internal means inside the body. Okay, like you have seen in the case of human, what happens this when the sperms goes inside the body of female, the fertilization of male gamete and female gamete possible in fallopian tube, and fallopian tube is inside inside the woman, inside the girls. ठीक है. So this is the internal fertilization. ठीक है. But there are some animals who are externally fertilized. ठीक है. So what is external fertilization? External fertilization is that in which the female is laying their eggs and male is laying their sperms. When they are meeting to each other, when the fertilization takes place outside their body, this is called as the external fertilization. Okay, so hope this is clear to you. What is external fertilization? External fertilization means when we are talking about the fertilization, यानी कि fusion of male and female gamete outside the body of female. This is called external fertilization. Okay, what is internal fertilization? Internal fertilization means when we are talking about the fusion of male and fusion of female gamete inside the body of female. This is called internal fertilization. Okay, so make it sure. Sometimes it also comes like that. You have to write the difference between internal and external fertilization. Okay, now let's talk about the example of external fertilization. Hope everybody have seen the frogs. Okay, so frogs में जो fertilization है, that is the external fertilization. Actually what happens, the female frogs lays eggs in the watery body and the male frog is releasing the sperm in the water. ठीक है. And you know that sperms are motile and mobile also, so they are moving here and there, and when they meet with the female eggs, so they are fertilizing and then the tadpole larva becomes. ठीक है. And after that the process starts of growing. Okay, so here you can see the beautiful picture of that. This is the eggs of the frog. Okay, here you can say that like the hands में the egg is covered with the proper shell, but in the case of this frog, the eggs are not covered with any kind of shell. ठीक है. It is just covered with the jelly like substances which you have seen in this video. So hope this is clear to you. Okay, after that as I told you, this is the topic, that development of embryo. तो मैंने आपको पहले भी बता दिया है, I told you earlier that first of all the zygote develops, and after, because you know that zygote is dividing into the two forms, two cells, and then 2 into 4 and then 4 into 8, and after that we there is a group of cells, and these cells are growing and they are forming a tissues, and this is called as the embryo. Okay, and after that embryo the foetus is developed, and foetus it means when you are easily able to identify the each and every organ of the body. So that condition of the embryo is called as the foetus. Okay, like in the case of a woman, the condition of 5th to 6th month embryo is called as the foetus, because in that case you can easily see the small eyes, hands, legs, and each and every part of your baby. ठीक है. So this condition is called as the foetus. ठीक है. So what happens, male and female gamete, they fuse to each other, they form zygote. The process is called fertilization. After zygote what forms? Embryo forms. Embryo, after embryo foetus form, and after foetus the baby is developed. ठीक है. The flow chart should be remembered. Now what happened, again I'm repeating it, male gamete, female gamete. Okay, they are fusing to each other, they form zygote. Okay, this process is called fertilization. Okay, the zygote after some time it divides into cells and it forms embryo. After embryo it forms foetus. Foetus is that condition in which the body organs of the baby can be easily identified, and after foetus the baby delivered by the mother after proper growth. So this is the flow chart for the process of reproduction. Now here you can see that some pictures are there, like you can see beautiful picture of this is the fallopian tube and all. This is here you can see the ovaries, they are releasing the releasing the ova. Here you can see the zygote is forming. This is the uterus wall. Okay, how the embryo is implanted inside the uterus. So this is the process happening inside the womb. Okay, so this is you can see this is the foetus, how beautiful the baby is lying, see. Okay, so this is the cord by which the mother and the babies are connected to each other, and foetus is that in which you can see the easily able organs of the baby. Here you can see the ears of the baby, legs of the baby, hands, how they go, see how he hold his hand like that. Okay, so this is the foetus. Okay, foetus it means when you are easily able to identify the baby organs. Okay, now this is another one topic. This is viviparous and oviparous, very small topic. Viviparous are those animal who who are giving birth to the childs. Okay, and oviparous means ova means eggs. Okay, so those those animals or those living organism who produces eggs, so they are called oviparous. Like hens, birds, they all are oviparous. Like we human beings, cat, dog, they all are viviparous because they are producing their young ones as a babies. Okay, so this is called as the viviparous. Oviparous, those who lay eggs. Okay, they like birds. So this is the topic. Now what is your today's work? You have to do the question and answer related of these topics today. Okay, then metamorphosis or the life cycle of the frog, tomorrow a video we will discuss. On Monday we will discuss.